Hello brothers and sisters, thank you for coming back to watch our videos and for subscribing. Thank you so much. If you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing so that you can be part of the African Buzz family. We celebrate you and we celebrate Africa. So guys, just yesterday, which was on a Sunday, early morning, heavy gunshots were heard in Freetown. Freetown is the capital of Sierra Leone. There was report that gunmen had attacked Wilberforce military armory and took a large quantity of weapons. So, what was happening? There was some coup that was happening in Sierra Leone. And don't get excited. Wait. You know, there's been this series of coups happened first in Mali, then Burkina Faso came to, there was Guinea, then Niger, then, you know, we remember Chad, we call it the constitutional coup, because that was a coup which was supported by France, and also Gabon, which people celebrated not knowing that it was also a coup supported by the West.
Yeah, we still have our reservations.
Yeah. So whenever a coup happens in Africa, we ask ourselves a question. Is it by Africans of goodwill, or it's something that is being...
It's a cover-up.
Yeah, it's being pushed by the West. So it happened, but they never managed to do that. And, you know, some were arrested, and the Ministry of Information and Civic Education said this. In the early hours of Sunday, November 26, 2023, some unidentified individuals attempted to break into the military armory at Wilberforce Barracks. They have all been rebuffed. The public is assured that the government and our state security forces are in control. To enable the security forces to continue the process of apprehending the suspects, a nationwide curfew is declared with immediate effect across the country. We strongly advise citizens to stay indoors. So that is what the ministry said, and the coup was thwarted. So let us look at some facts about Sierra Leone political arena and what we have been seeing through the months.
And allegations, honestly.
Yeah.
So when we say allegations, it's because these are sources that are not very much verified, but they have a strong point that we think is worth looking into. So this is how it went as these allegations go. The planned coup was to be executed while the President Bio that is, was out of the country. So he was meant to be out of the country and return on Sunday, the day of the coup.
The name of the president is Manda Bio, right?
Mada Bio.
Yeah.
So unfortunately for these guys who planned the coup, President returned way earlier than they had thought he would come back. All right, so they had people who had informed them that Bio would be out of the country until Sunday. So misinformation there. You know, he's out of the country, let's plan a coup fast. By the time he gets here, he's out of office.
Yeah, and this guy is a former military officer.
Yeah. So Bio, as you have rightly said, Bio. Is it Bio or Bio? Bio is more English, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so Bio is a former military officer. He was now on the ground to restore peace and order when this thing happened. So it happened on Sunday. Unfortunately, he had already gotten back to the country. So he was able to restore, he was able to communicate and give orders to say, let us stop this nonsense as we see it, yeah? All right, then there are speculations or allegations that the opposition party, which is called APC, was working with Western strategists that might have masterminded the failed coup. So why Western strategies? You'll find out later.
So to add on to that, a fact, the presidential elections in Sierra Leone happened in June 2023, and President Bio was declared the winner. And the opposition, the APC, rejected the state elections. The opposition candidate, who was known to be the protege of the former president of Sierra Leone, Ernest Koroma, refused to concede defeat and rather declared his party will not work with Madabio government on any level. And incidentally, Sierra Leone, so-called foreign partners, that is the US and the EU, also questioned his re-election. Win. And they're saying, in fact, at some point, the US ambassador to Sierra Leone, David Dreamer, was granting multiple interviews to the media openly, doubting the credibility of the elections. I don't know why the US mostly is usually involved in politics, in local politics.
And they have the guts to go to the media and say, I don't know.
Every ambassador is quiet, but these ones are usually involved in
politics. Feel like they own they feel like they are the bigger power in your country. They have the right to say you are, okay, they put a stamp on your re-election or your win. All right, so now the reasons behind these allegations, guys, we are still going to do further. And if you are in Sierra Leone, please inform us more on this. So they are saying the reasons behind this a desire to oust this president is one, because gold or diamond mining contracts and licenses were withdrawn from certain American and European mining companies because they were not paying the country its fair share.
Even after they have been advised to review their royalty payments upward. Like the government says, you are selling, like the Niger. You have been buying our uranium at 0.8, but now we want it at the market, international market price of 200. So these guys reviewed, but they were not paying.
So when this happened, some of these companies openly told Bio he would be kicked out and replaced by an APC candidate who they had confidence in.
Wow.
What nonsense is that?
Yeah.
And it's the guts to be in a country and feel like you're obliged to tell the president
if the former president was their puppet, they controlled it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And finally, guys, Bio declined to back ECOWAS's military mission in Niger, so he got blacklisted. Another reason for them to might have wanted to oust him.
I remember when ECOWAS placed sanctions on Niger, and they were also saying that they are selecting military to take to Niger. I remember the likes of Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, Benin, were supporting that. But I remember Cape Verde and Sierra Leone were against.
Those are the only two.
Among other countries. So I remember that vividly. I remember that he was against. So I think this is a foiled Western coup in Africa. So it's a win for us.
It's a win for Africa. Yeah, this one we can't celebrate as maybe removing France or America. After this research and finding out that there's so many underlying issues and hatred for this president, we are still skeptical. But we would love to hear from guys on the ground, because you are armed forces, you understand the matters better, and you see these things happening every single day.
And if you look at what these guys did, they released the prisoners.
Yes.
And not political prisoners, just prisoners. It means that these are not people who, when it's democratic, it's all about taking the government and letting the systems continue in a better way.
Not to cause chaos.
Not to cause chaos. No. Although, remember, there was one masked leader of the
said we are coming.
Military, the military that was going to host the president, Madabio, said that we are coming, and not for civilians. But
you guys can continue doing your business, but we have specific people we are targeting.
So we don't know. Only the people of Sierra Leone, and you guys who have more information can enlighten us on this.
Whew.
So let us know what you think in the comment section. But for us and the information that we have as per now, we say it's okay. It's good that it made that way. If he's our friend, because we are Niger, we are AES.
Exactly. If he stands with us, no man, you don't.
If he stands with us, like us, Alliance of Sahel State, then he's our friend.
Yeah, we cannot be celebrating his, coup.
And
him being ousted out of governance. Let us know what you think in the comment section down below, and please don't forget to share, like the video, and definitely subscribe. We have a live video this coming Saturday. Please make sure you join us. where we'll be deliberating on some of these issues and more issues that are happening in Africa. See you in the next one.
Bye bye.